Hello. Welcome to the Dahlia World Garden's presentation of Seattle at Dawn, a Mage the Ascension chronicle. I am our storyteller, Tim Dahlia. Thank you for joining us. We stream new episodes on the Dahlia World Garden YouTube channel on Mondays at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. If you're watching this and have no idea what's going on, I get it. It's a lot. To help you, we've compiled a playlist of our magical shenanigans. While you're here, subscribe to this channel. It's a simple click of the white button, and we would greatly appreciate your support. As stated in the core guidebook, Mage is a game about giving a damn. While other folks are hopeless or content enough to accept what they've been given, mages change the picture. They disagree, often violently, about what that picture should look like, but apathy is not in their nature. The awakening won't let them sit still and accept the world as it is. With me today are three such souls hoping to change the world. Billie. Your turn.
Hi, I'm Billie. My pronouns are she, her, they, them. I play Charlie Newell, sometimes known as Calvin Klein. Charlie's a Verbena mage and a mushroom expert. And Charlie just got this amazing crow familiar, Cal. So I'm super excited about that. That's like the big thing that's going on with Charlie right now.
Yeah. Has the support of an incarnate spirit, has a powerful fetish that they can wear, and might have a new friend in Cal. Yeah. And Cal might even be taking more than just your paradox. He's taking your name of Calvin. I didn't plan that, but it works. Okay. Alix, your turn.
My turn. Well, hello. I'm Alix. I use they, them pronouns. I'm playing Jezebel Spinner. And Jezzy just got the workout of a lifetime because Sunny does not fuck around. Sunny does not fuck around.
She's hardcore Sahajiya.
Man, I thought I was good with the bendy shit. No, my God. My good sis had me sweating. But it's okay.
It's always good. Okay. And not least, but finally, Cindy.
Hi, I'm Cindy, pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Inea Blackwell, who is still sort of feeling like she's scrambling. I think she's got more of a handle on things than she thinks she has, but she's got to figure that out first.
Okay. Oh. This is Mage. This is the world of darkness, and the world is dark, and it's a dangerous place. And when you've been face to face with agents of cruelty and destruction, you learn how to fight the good fight. You know that it's your brothers against the darkness. You know that no one will stand in your place. You know that it's a thankless job, and sometimes a price has to be paid. In the end, however, the heroes are the ones who stand tall. Folks possessed by Alshards are such heroes. They were born to be heroes, and all those naysayers who want to cry about missing and murdered indigenous women, who want to cry Black Lives Matter while thugs run wild and murder police without retribution, well, they're just the tools of a pure, unadulterated evil. They're the cogs in the machine of anarchy, and Alshards are protectors of what is good and just. The Alshards sing of such goodness and justice, they sear those songs into the souls of their partners. When an Alshard begins to manifest, they coo quietly, gentle whispers of frustration and directed rage. They point out lost scholarships and veteran-hating liberals. They cry out about the unfairness of the media that favors those who would destroy society. And they mutter about the strangeness of movements that undermine traditional values. Soon, the whispers become violent screeches. The hosts go forth to target those people, bold with a sense of righteous fury. Immigrants, natives, homeless people, women who would falsify rape charges against innocent men. The owl hosts take them to the desert. They dump them in garbage bins, or they leave their corpses near homeless encampments where those corpses will be forgotten. The hosts begin staying up all night because it makes their work easier, and they start to listen to the screeches with gleeful anticipation. For the owl shards give them orders. These people crave direction, and now they have it. A sense of purpose that seems to drive the fear away. Except, of course, that it does no such thing because the fear has lived inside them all along. That is the reality that the Night Hunters have recently uncovered. The horrors that are terrorizing the homeless of Seattle may be backed by supernatural spirits, but the true face of this evil is very human. Dispatching the owl shards will, of course, end the outrageous violence, but the underlying fear and hatred will remain. On that somber note, the Night Hunters have returned to Seattle. They have connected with their various allies and have focused on being prepared for the inevitable, as they are now bound not just by the wishes of the rogue Chantry, but by the incarnate spirit of Crow to rid the city of this wave of Alshard influence. In your research, you have learned the Homeguard Solution is connected to the attacks on the homeless, though perhaps not directly. You've encountered members of this group while intercepting their violence, and some are certainly Owlwalkers. You've encountered their propaganda, which allowed you to learn more about the group and where to find them. Your friend and consort Jennifer has placed herself as a server in their hangout/clubhouse, Calhoun's Bar and Grill, taking on the undercover persona of a red-pilled woman down on her luck. Through her, you have discovered the group plans to host a protest near the Seattle Winterfest on December 21st, and also that a man in a very nice suit, way too nice for Calhoun's, has visited the bar a few times in the past few weeks to have private meetings with Ned Calhoun himself. With that, the question is, what are the Night Hunters up to?
So Jennifer is good. Sunny is good. Have we had dinner?
I mean, I'm assuming that you probably have arranged for food at some point.
Oh, okay, good. Well, Jezzy's eating. Jezzy's walking around with a mouthful of food.
Just stress eating. Just
I mean, they got good reason, to be honest.
Lots of stress to eat about.
Like if eating is the worst that they're doing, they're doing pretty good. So the guy in the nice suit, I have the feeling that's our friend.
That guy from the technocracy.
Quinn?
Yeah, the dude that was trying to recruit Lucia.
Oh.
I can't for the life of me remember his name. Not that this is to no one's surprise. Because me and names are not great.
you'll get
I don't
no
know
help
that I
from
ever
me.
had that name.
The person who's trying to recruit with Sia.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that, but that wasn't a part of that.
That was after. So the doc told Inea about that. Inea card, I thought.
You did. He gave a card to Ash.
Yeah, who passed it on to Inea.
Mm-hmm. The card would be Jerry.
That's right.
Full name.
Used car salesman Jerry.
Jerry Berrigan.
Yes.
Jerry Berrigan. Jerry
Yeah.
Berrigan,
Jerry-
used car salesman.
Jerry Berry, yes.
Jerry
There he
Berry.
is. I just found it in my notes. Just
Yeah, that does sound. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
none of you have seen him. I think Cindy saw
No.
him. No?
Well, they yes, Nay saw him in passing.
This guy.
Wait a minute.
Big
no,
Jer?
Wait a minute. No, he actually introduced himself to Nay.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Nay got the card. He introduced himself to her. That's right.
Yeah.
Holy crap! It's been a
It's
minute.
been a year. Been a year and a half. But yeah, that's Jerry. You remember what he looks like.
Yeah. Nay was like, "Oh my god, I shook hands with that. I need to scrub the skin off."
He's got that dollar store Hugh Jackman look going on, you know?
Dollar store Hugh Jackman.
Wish.com Hugh Jackman, that's what we'll call it.
Yes, there we go.
No. Wish.com Hugh Jackman. Oh, this poor fellow.
And not like the buff Hugh Jackman, but like the really thin, like he does theater Jackman.
Like small Jackman.
Not Hugh Jackman. Yes.
Not jacked Jackman.
Not huge Jackman.
Oh man.
Small Ackman.
Small Ackman.
He's gonna have a hell of a time getting back into shape for Wolverine.
Oh my god.
I do
You know
not
what,
envy him.
Chris Evans? Somebody talked to Chris Evans about maybe reprising Cap, and he's like, I don't know, it's getting harder and harder to get back in that kind of shape.
Yeah.
Like he's 240 pounds, and I am nowhere near that. So
Yeah. Like Cap in the comics is 6'4", 240 pounds, and all muscle. Like you
yeah,
can't do that.
Well,
no,
No.
I mean, I don't
No.
even know if The Rock is that. You know.
yeah, no, I don't. No, and he
Tries.
makes he makes no secret of the diet that he has to follow to maintain what he maintains.
You know, like 3 whole chickens a day. Stuff like
It's
that.
Not
an
3 whole chickens.
it is an
least.
insane amount of very specific foods.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. It's all over his Instagram. I was following it for a while out of morbid curiosity, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, wow, no,
I saw
No, thank you. My stomach
Um,
would explode.
I saw a meme interaction, and it was a friend of mine was, you know, bodybuilding, and we were talking about, like, you know, how you just build muscle by eating the muscle of other animals, and then he went vegan because he was like, no man, those were the chicken's gains, I'm gonna get my own.
oh my god,
Like,
You know
Bro.
what? Be the best you can be, baby.
You know, it's just,
I'm gonna steal the chicken's
in order
gains.
for us to live, we have to take in life.
Yeah,
You know, it come from something living.
yeah.
whether that's vegetable or animal or some
Right.
combination thereof, that is how we evolved.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're
And
all-
this up here takes the most of all of the calories that we ingest. So we feed this first, and then we get to feed the rest of it.
if you
Oh, wow.
truly look at it, from the beginning when abiogenesis began, all the way through evolution to now, are we really a separate organism?
Not when you consider that.
We're just a growing, repurposing, recycling of organic matter.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're all just part of the process, you know, part of the whole.
That's all we are.
We are simultaneously stardust and waste.
Yeah.
That's kind of beautiful and kind of sad. I'm here.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it.
It's lame and it's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds deep, but it's not. It
just ain't that deep, and it explains why we are prone to being flaming dumpster fires on any given day.
It is what is known
Flaming
as a deepity.
dumpsters.
Yeah. All you have to do is make the wrong choice a few times.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. We're just a few bad choices away from disaster.
Yep.
Don't remind me. Come on. As they raise my rent by $300. Gosh. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's happening. Anyway.
But, you know, you're a few good choices away from amazing things, so...
True.
Not yet.
Sometimes it's more than a few.
But you don't know that.
No, I don't.
You don't know that. You might be.
Right. Risk versus reward.
I forgot to play the lotto. Well, that's for tomorrow. Okay. Hey, speaking of choices that you need to make, if you're not going to win the $1 billion jackpot, if you don't at least put $1 in. Yeah.
It's true.
I'm not.
What was that about
advocating.
risk versus reward?
Very little risk.
It's tough.
Let me give you $5.
Because your odds just don't go up that much when you buy a ticket.
No, but it goes from 0 to maybe.
Well, I mean, technically,
It goes
likely.
from
exactly
0 to a really, really like slim maybe. Like
But
you
somebody-
get skinny legend Mariah Carey chances. You know?
Somebody's going to win. That's it. You know, why
Yeah.
not me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a good question. That is a good question. Why not me? You know? I'm just as cute as the next person.
Exactly. Okay. Sorry about that. We went off on a tangent on you, Jeff. No worries. So yes.
Oh, wow.
You remember from the past, and there's no real description given other than a man in a suit. So of the people that you know in a suit that work in magical circles, he comes to mind. So does Mark Cardassian.
And when
and Men in Black.
When Ney was doing background research on the Homeguard, his name came up as attached to various people in that group.
Correct. There was some financial strings that were
being pulled or jerked around or stretched or something. And there was so much going on that Ney didn't have a chance to follow up on that beyond that. If I recall correctly, in part because it didn't seem like it was like, without getting into some quasi-legal searching where she didn't belong, she wasn't going to get much more than what she had.
It looked like
it was going to take way more digging. Yeah,
definitely.
And there was a lot more going on at that point, if I recall correctly.
Perhaps.
So, I'm going to tangent here again. I'm looking at the background on the tabletop in Roll20, and Ney just looks so belligerent.
Yeah.
Like, you want some of this?
Yeah.
Come get it.
And then you got Jezzy posing to the side like this is fucking Vogue or something. It's very on brand. Very on brand.
The thing about that pose with Jezzy is that she is looking very cute and sweet there, and she will totally hand you your ass. Like 100%. She is not fucking around.
Either you can buy strawberries or you can get Kamehameha. Your choice, you know?
Choice. What's it going to be?
I am slowly, but I am working towards Unreal skills that will include metahuman, and I have found hairstyles that I can bring in that are not from the default metahuman. So that will
Jesse
happen
can have
Nice.
dreads.
at some point. Is going to happen.
Yes.
I don't know
That's
when.
so cool.
Because I don't know how far along in the process it's going to be, but it's there.
That's cool. That's cool as hell.
Better clothing too, and hey, I might actually be able to make my own expressions. They also added recently the ability to export and import created metahumans, which is hilarious because I had just made my own version of Jesse right before that came out.
You're like, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
I think I got pretty close. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just loving the poses. They're awesome.
Yeah, here
Okay.
for it.
Charlie looks like he's been through the hell that he's actually been through.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
just looks haggard. He looks like he's like, oh
So
fuck,
tired.
what are we gonna do now?
What's next?
Like whatever it is that has pissed Nay off, Charlie's just like, oh fuck, again.
Here we go again.
Let's see. I am going to make a quick adjustment on. Oh, there we go. That'll be fun.
I mean, honestly, after everything Charlie's been through, that's a vibe, you know?
It's totally fair. It is completely fair.
That's a vibe, bro.
The only thing you're not seeing are the mushrooms that were growing out of his head when he was feeling like that.
Yeah. Speaking of, that is definitely diminished. You are now more or less human at this point.
Yeah.
I love the
You know.
more or less. It's like potentially you're
Right.
human. Maybe you're human.
I mean, that could be said for all of you.
Still partially mushroom.
You're like vaguely humanoid, you know?
Occasional springing the occasional extraneous mushroom.
Yeah, that's just for, sauteing later. All right. So, after working with one another for a while here and having the information that you have in front of you, what do you plan to do?
I'm going to start in that more in-depth investigation into Jerry, Barry, and Co. Because there was some bad shit going on there, and what I want to know actually, but beyond the mundane, follow the money kind of background tracing and dirt digging, is when / did he come in contact with the owl shards? Like, how do the owl shards figure into his activities, and when did that start? Because we've got the Homeguard pretty tightly connected to the owl shards. A lot of the Homeguard members have been infected with owl shards.
Yeah.
And we have caught on to...
You haven't met an owl walker that wasn't a member of the Homeguard.
Okay, so I mean, theoretically they could be out there, but chances are good most of them are Homeguard.
Yeah. Between Homeguard and Berry.
Yeah. So I would like to know if Jerry Berry is the connection to the Homeguard, between the Homeguard and the owl shards, or if it's Mr. Hurt, who is the leader of the Homeguards.
No. William Hurt is not. He's just a dead actor. No, I'm kidding. No.
Wait a minute now.
No. That's not true. I mean, he's dead, but it's a different character with the same name.
That was a hard left, and my brain got whiplash trying to keep up.
No. Homeguard is as you've researched, primarily led and controlled by a set of 3 brothers, the Callahoons.
Oh, okay. I don't have them listed in this entry. I think maybe they came in after this then.
Hurt
Or did I
was
have
somebody
that?
was mentioned to you by Khan. And that
Huh.
he had seen potential connection there.
Oh, here we are. Manufacturing tech for use in recreational outdoors activities, but potentially related to Homeguard. Okay, I've got him here. Okay, so Mr. Suit might even be Mr. Hurt there then. We need to identify this suit. So I would like to chase down recent whereabouts of William Hurt and Jerry Berry. This is my camera network now.
Okay. Yeah, that would be well. Do you want to spice it up with some magic or just a standard internet search?
I think we're past trying to be mundane about this. Like, they've been using both barrels for a while now, so I think it's time to return in kind.
Okay. So let's go either way. Let's do you've got connecting pieces. This is going to be a correspondence effect. I'd say roll your arete difficulty. Yeah, let's go arete difficulty 4. Three successes. Excellent.
And I need just a moment. My bread just finished. I have to go pull it out.
Okay. We'll pause here while I look this up.
So I was thinking, we have spirit, mind, life, and correspondence as the main types of magic that we traffic in, right?
Yeah.
Between the 3 of you, yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how to smoosh those together. Oh, and prime. Because I do prime. I have 3 dots in that as well. So...
yeah, all of you have prime. Charlie has 2, Inea and Jezzy have 3.
yes. I'm thinking of ways that we can smoosh them together. I'm not sure that mind would work for anything outside of us. Like, and I have a rote for that already to make it so that we can hear each other and communicate and strategize.
Yes.
But okay, I have a weird idea. Do y'all know the the spell like spiritual weapon in D&D,
Mm-hmm.
using correspondence, prime, and spirit, would it be possible to make one of those between the three of us?
Just by yourself, you could probably do it. I think.
No, I mean like a big one as a group.
Just a big spirit bomb.
Yeah, like a giant like hammer or something that goes boom on whatever it is that we're fighting.
I mean, with Prime and with Prime 2, you could, with enough spirit, create a spirit that could be like a hammer, and then it would be interesting. But I mean, like,
Use that correspondence to swing the hammer.
Yeah, to like
Just a
move it
target,
around
yeah.
the field.
Right, exactly. Well, I mean, swing it as launch it at whatever.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, to manifest the spirit hammer in reality, that would require matter. But you could create a spirit entity that would essentially have some.
Right, but if we're hitting something that is like spirit, like an owl shard.
Yeah.
Exactly my thought. Exactly. I figured, fuck it, let's go Thor on him, you know?
Yeah, but like Spirit Thor.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Like
you could-
Ghost Mjolnir.
So with Prime 2, you can create something like that. So all three of you, with the exception of Charlie, because he doesn't have enough spirit, could do it on your own. But yeah. So that doesn't necessarily need to be a conjunctional between the three of you, because again, just with 2 life and 2 spirit and 2 prime, could probably, in one correspondence, you could probably create a hammer that'll hit something in the spiritual in behind the gauntlet.
That's good to know.
And it might
That's
require
Very
more
good to know.
spirit.
Alex,
I'm
I
not
can
sure,
see the gears.
but I will double check on that, but I think it is a possibility.
I'm just trying to fuck up some owls. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
it's time.
Do not think I will not use this.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, I'd say probably, yeah, it would require Spirit 3. But with Prime 2, you could create that spirit. With just Spirit 3, you can summon or conjure that spirit if it exists pre-existingly. So, definitely a possibility. And then, of course, with Spirit 3, you can harm spirits. So, okay.
Yeah.
So, Inea, you rolled 3 successes. On a correspondence effect rote or spell. So what I would then say is that you can then roll intelligence and computer or investigation. Works out to be about the same. But instead of the difficulty 9, it'll be difficulty 6. Because that correspondence effect is kind of pushing aside the data and getting things sorted and making the connections that you need.
So you said correspondence and
No, intelligence and investigation.
intelligence. Okay,
Or
wow.
computer.
Okay. Which for me are the
Yeah,
same, so
exactly.
it doesn't matter. Okay, gotcha. And you said difficulty would be 6.
6 instead of 9.
Okay.
Correspondence at its place.
Oh.
Why? Oh, the first one was so good.
And there was a threshold. That's even worse. Okay. You're not sure what is going on.
I'm listening. I will be right back.
It seems like any avenue of research into William Hurt or Jerry Berrigan just comes against roadblock versus roadblock. You can get some basic details of like their professional career, but everything is obfuscated behind, different financial institutions, shell companies, and their day-to-day activities are also well hidden. Your camera system doesn't even seem to pick them up anywhere. It's almost as if they are arcane. They have some sort of cloaking or protection that you're not able to break through.
Okay, so that sort of reeks. That's sort of an answer on its own in that something is protecting them esoterically, and chances are good it's either owl shards that they're carrying around themselves or something to do with them.
Esoteric?
Arcane.
So, would esoterica as in the knowledge be helpful here?
Typically not.
Well,
this would be more
yeah.
esoterica is more of like just having like just lots of different sources of types of way things are done. Seeing is
Gotcha.
something from somebody else's perspective almost. It's not necessarily
Yeah.
empathy, but it's more like intellectual empathy.
I got you. Okay.
I think that's a good description.
Well, yeah, esoterica, the knowledge is more about arcane things and how they work and how they interconnect, and it's
Whereas
minutia rather. It's minutia rather, like trivia almost.
Yeah, and
Although
occult
not
is
necessarily
more like,
trivial.
Like occult 1, you picked up Golden Dawn. Occult 4, you actually kind of understand where Alex Crowley's coming from, and you understand it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That dude was off his nut. Just saying.
Yes.
Sorry. I can't let any mention of him go by without saying that. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Like most famous people, he really just was interested in money. And
and more power to him. Okay. So, now, Inea, you've had your you've done some research, you've done what you can. You're hitting that roadblock. The best you got is the information from Jennifer and that pamphlet that you got from Brain a month ago.
Yeah, this is really irritating. Inea, she don't like roadblocks and knowledge behind paywalls, even if they are spiritual.
Yeah, your Google foo is pretty robust, but not today.
Oh, I think I'm going to keep that on the back burner, kind of just going in the background.
Okie dokie.
And
Duly noted.
maybe try again later or another day or something like that. But
Yeah, this was a roll for like the day or two.
yeah. And then the next thing is the same sort of information on, I mean, granted, Mark is working on the mess with names. Oh, names. Out there on the Olympic Peninsula.
Isn't it like Joe or John?
Yes, it was Joe, right?
It's not Joe, but Stalker.
It did start with a J, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, am I crazy? So Charlie's
too many
buddy,
characters.
Charlie's friend.
Charlie's
How many
friend,
characters
yeah.
here? Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
And the murder investigation. That's
Right.
yeah,
So Inea would like to. Everybody else is working on it. She gets that, but it's killing her to not at least try.
Mhm.
So she'd like to at least look into it and see what she can come up with. I'm going to put the dog out. Be right back.
I don't know why the words smart and good are coming up with when I think of that particular person. I don't know if maybe a last name Smart.
Last name is Stalker. I'm
Stalker.
Trying to find.
Nope, that's
The-
not smart or good.
No, but it did start with an S.
Trying to find my notes on that.
Sorry, y'all. Galen's laid up with a back problem tonight, and he's looped out on muscle relaxant, so I don't have help in the background right now.
Hmm.
Problem. Oh yeah, there we go. So on this page. Oh yeah, Joel Stalker. So you're close.
Joel.
Oh,
Okay.
I was close. I
close.
knew it
That
was Joe
really
something.
close.
45-year-old park ranger.
Okay, yes, that was really close though. Joel,
Joel.
missing
Yeah,
a
close enough.
letter. One letter. You were
I-
one letter off.
No worries. No worries. Not a big deal. All right. So, you're looking more into that scenario somehow?
Mostly just trying to get up to speed, but if she can discover anything new or supplemental, she'd be happy.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, go lay down. For God's sake, just go lay down. Someone is being a diva tonight. And it ain't me.
Well.
Ooh, child.
So yeah. I can say you could try investigation and intelligence again. You could do the same trick with correspondence if you'd like.
I am almost afraid to, but okay.
You got
So,
this.
okay,
Oh.
so to get correspondence involved, I started with arete,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, you could just roll your arete. Difficulty is 4.
Okay, well, there's one success there.
One success. Yeah, this one not as difficult of a search. So instead of being 9, it would be more like an 8. So difficulty is going to be 7 in this case. So you can roll
Okay.
investigation and intelligence with a difficulty 7.
Don't you do me dirty again now.
Mhm.
Oh, it did it.
No.
Down dirty.
It did
Oh,
it.
What
It
the
did it again.
hell? What the hell?
Inea is not meant to be doing this
okay, so
tonight.
we're not supposed to be doing research right now. We're
What the hell?
Apparently not.
What the
As
hell?
you're doing this, you hear in the back of your head,
Little bastard. Oh my lord.
Nothing nice to say. Don't say anything at all. Just not saying anything at all.
no.
Glitch. All right. So the laptop gets closed and Inea goes for a walk.
Sounds good. Charlie, you doing anything in preparation for or making any plans?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Come back. Jezebel,
Yes.
you have any plans for the upcoming
I
winter
have-
solstice? Anybody?
That is actually okay. Question.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to find a node if I go searching?
A node?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Because to spin the solstice there,
I believe I have a rote for searching for nodes.
mhm.
doing some meditation, pulling some quintessence, getting beefy, you know?
So you can, of course, with one in prime, sense if there's a node, kind of find that out. Combine that with correspondence, you could probably find a location. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Okay.
Two
I
correspondence
think-
if you're trying to look outside of your immediate area.
Immediate area, like what radius?
Like a couple blocks away. Like if you're in
Couple
if you're
blocks?
a single block, then yeah, probably one correspondence would be enough. But more than that would require more.
Okay. So I don't think one would be within a block of here, is the thing.
But you all have noticed that the demonstration protest that the Homeguard want to have is on the winter solstice.
See,
It also
they play
happens
too much.
that it is near the Seattle Center, where Winterfest occurs.
Okay, so Charlie, I have a
Yeah.
question. Are you cool with? You said you have a rote for finding a node.
I do not have a rote for that, but I am able to do that. That is something that's within my capability.
I see. Okay.
I thought that I had like written that down, but it's not an actual rote. It's just something that I saw in the.
Something that you can do. I got you.
Yeah.
And whether it's a compatible form of quintessence is also questionable, because you're usually only looking for something that you could theoretically, realistically meditate at.
Yeah.
Okay. So
For somebody who's very nature based, finding a node in the city is not going to really help them a whole lot. They could consume tasks, and somebody else could give them coffee that has quintessence in it or whatever. But
Yeah.
finding a naturey node to meditate at where you can naturally replenish your stores is difficult in the city if you're doing natural stuff. If you're technocrat, oh yeah, you could do that. You find a local game shop.
a game that's cool. My thinking is that I don't know if I'm fully nature based, but I don't think I'm city based either.
No, yeah, you're more into the experiences, and so like a dance club or something like that can oftentimes serve as a node, and has. In fact, you're pretty certain that the Lakashim serves the
Okay.
purpose.
So I guess, yeah, that does make sense. And I need to talk to Brad anyway. I don't know if he would be at the Lakashim though. I kind of want to talk to Brad because I need to buy more drugs. And I also want to go and check out the Lakashim.
Okay. It is, in terms of the timing here, it is probably a day or two before the Winterfest. Or not rather, before
The protest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, not a lot of time, but you do have Brad's number.
Okay. I'm gonna text him, or I guess I'll just call him because I don't want to leave a trail, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna call Brad.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. And he knows the number. So yeah, he answers. He's like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Hey Brad. Quick question. I need to buy some more joy off of you, if that's possible.
Yeah, possible. I can get that out to you. It's a good thing. I'm just grading some papers, and we're in the winter break, so got some time.
Oh, good. So the timing that works. Awesome. Where do you want to meet?
Well, I'm kind of down at Volunteer Park myself, so found a nice little place to park the RV.
Cool. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, I guess I will come and find you in Volunteer Park.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have it ready.
Sweet.
How much
Thanks,
do you
Brad.
want?
Uh,
How much are you doing? I mean,
well, I'm very reasonable in my intake. I do like one every now and then.
Alright. I mean, I don't put warning labels on the packages, but you saw that you should probably not do too much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the closest to a dare scare that's ever happened. So,
Yeah, I do. Is there anything else that you want? I can concoct many things. It's not just limited to joy. We've got.
What else you got?
I mean, I am not to brag, but
But you're going to, though, right?
I am. I can tailor an experience to whatever you like. I can find a mix that will knock your socks off.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm down. Let's try it.
Okay, what would you like?
Something that will help me to dance all night long.
And not cocaine.
No.
Okay.
No,
And-
no booger sugar, thanks.
Okay. What about Molly? We could do that.
Yeah, definitely. That works.
All right. See, I got that already. You don't even need me for that.
Well, okay. I do want to try one of your special little mocktails. I don't know. How about this? How
Do you want
about
to talk to a ghost, or maybe
a ghost?
have you blend in with the vampires, make your heart stop and keep you moving but looking dead? I've known a few that have gotten their kicks from playing around with the more dangerous elements of the city.
That's very tempting, Brad.
I might even be able to turn you into a ferret.
A ferret?
Nah, I'm just kidding. Who the hell do you think I am? I can't do that.
I mean, you never know who your neighbor is, Well, actually, talking to a ghost would be pretty cool. Let's try that.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's see what we can do about that. That's going to be a fun one. Been thinking about this for a while.
Okay. Well, I guess I will leave you to it, and I'll swing by Volunteer Park.
Yeah, okay. So anytime after 6.
Be there then.
All right, excellent. I gotta get back to these papers.
Have fun, man. See you later.
It's not. These people can't write.
They're like 6th graders, please.
I mean, to be fair, they're 9th graders, but
Oh, God. I was trying to give them credit. Poor things.
all terrible. I worry for the future of this country.
The kids are all right, man.
No, they're not. He hates kids. Anyway. So,
Okay.
what would you like to do after this?
What time is it?
I mean, whatever time you want it to be.
Well, fuck it. Let's go to Volunteer Park.
Okay. So,
I just have a quick question. Where the hell are we?
Yeah,
I
that is a good
forgot.
question.
Are we still at the safe house?
you can be a lot of different places. There's the hotel that you have set up from Mark that is in the vicinity of that area of Volunteer Park and Lake Union, Capitol Hill, kind of in that vicinity. I don't know the exact location, but it's around there. Easy traveling in those areas. Near Garfield High School, where Brad works. So it's not too hard to end up at Volunteer Park.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take a stroll. It's a nice day. Hopefully.
It's
I mean, it
Seattle.
is Seattle. It might be raining.
It's a cold, overcast, slightly rainy day in Seattle.
Yeah.
I would say, what do you mean might be? I mean, if you
That
don't
is a
like
good
it, rather wait 5 minutes.
Well, I take like a raincoat.
So you make yourself. You see that there's actually around Volunteer Park a couple of the open parking lots. There are just a ton of RVs and some tents, and standing outside, and one of them is Brad.
Okay. Hi, Brad.
Hey, darling, how you doing?
I'm alive, man. Keeping
It's
it
good to-
alive.
We're getting a little worried about you there. Sunny hadn't heard from you in a while, so she asked me about it, and I told her that I gave you something, and then you guys disappeared. And it's weird.
Oof. Yeah, that must have made you sound horrible. Sorry about that. That is
I'm
about
used to
the
it.
size of it, though.
Just used to it. Just used to it.
Well, I did speak with her, earlier today or yesterday. She is a beast in the yoga studio, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't want to think about it, man.
Yeah, nope, let's leave that right there. Nope.
How Brad works.
Right, like, you know?
Yeah. But you were looking for some joy. I'm still working on that ghost thing. It's a little trickier than I thought, but I'll definitely shoot it towards you when I got it. Because I would.
I mean, hey, that works.
For now.
I've been enjoying the joy. It's done wonderful things.
All right. How much were you looking for?
5 doses.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
And he taps on the door 5 times. And then the door opens and you see this kind of orange furred hand stick out and drop like 5 packages into Brad's awaiting hand. It's like, all right.
Love her. Thanks, man. So how's your orangutan?
I mean, have you ever been in an RV with an orangutan?
Not often, you know?
The smell
I think just the one time.
just incredible. And I don't mean that like, it smells like patchouli or anything. It takes some getting used to.
I would imagine so, but that's what happens when you have an orangutan for a room.
Oh, yeah. She's great.
Yeah. It sounds like a cool life. At least in some aspects.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
my house is on wheels. I can go wherever I want.
That's beginning to sound more and more nice. You know?
Just get an RV, pack up, and drive the country.
Yeah, and go anywhere.
Yeah. I've thought about that. I mean, that's why I got the RV in the first place.
So what keeps you around here?
I've got obligations, debts, things I can't run away from.
Yeah, that's the problem with roots, I guess. Anyways. Oh, do you have weed? I'm running out.
We're in Seattle. It's legal. Not my
You're
thing.
right. I'm going to just go to a dispensary. Never mind. I'm going to a dispensary.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Maybe 20 years ago I would do that. And even then, I wasn't into this then.
I can talk to ghosts, but I can't, get purple haze. I love the future.
I mean, I'll probably incorporate some of that,
Oh, good. That would be
mean,
lovely.
There is from my days a long time ago, I knew a lot of rituals that would deal with spirits and ghosts, and trying to find a way to mix that with chemicals is going to be tricky. But yeah, I believe if it's a sigil thing, and honestly, I don't have all my notes from the Order of Hermes, so I'm not going to that asshole. Not talking to him.
Okay. No pressure then. Take your time and such.
And from what I hear, you guys are working with Malcolm, right?
Yeah.
So if you see him, give him a big middle finger for me.
I will not.
I respect that.
I'm glad you do. I will not be doing that, but thanks for the joy and the seance juice in the future.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Cool.
I can't guarantee that you'll have a good time, but yeah.
I mean, it's drugs, man. I know what I'm getting into.
All right, I'm all about it. Well, don't stand around too long or somebody's going to notice.
No, I'm going to go and find a dispensary now. Tally ho.
Yeah, down the street. Like, literally every corner.
And I'm going to fuck off to the nearest.
All right, easy enough. And, dispensary is pretty straightforward. Nothing special there.
I do my perusing and I buy my goods. Juno Kitty.
So you've got your magically enhanced joy, which can, for a scene, make you incredibly scary.
Yeah, I know.
What else would you like to do?
I did want to go to the Lakashim.
Mm-hmm.
And see if I can find a node within a block.
Okay.
Since we're in that area.
So, Are you going out there by yourself or bringing your companions?
Y'all are welcome to come with me. That's just kind of where I want to head.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely want to go.
Cool.
So I'll say this will put us right around like December 20th, the day before.
Okay.
You're heading out to Soto, which is where the Lakashim is. Oops. Bold. Don't belong. It is very gray, and the surrounding area always seems to match the sky. But doesn't take too long to find the building, the entrance that is the Lakashim. It's a kind of a smallish warehouse type.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry. Is that Goose the cat?
This is Juno Kitty. He's
No. I'm looking at the picture.
Oh,
on the thing.
picture. Holy crap, that looks like Juno. You see yourself?
It really does, actually. Now that you point that out.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It was the decoration I found on the door of the actual place that is there.
Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
So maybe Goose, but probably not.
But the evening is starting to file in, and you see that there is the crowd of waiting dancers and people that are going in. There's a bouncer at the door who's just, letting people through. It is absolutely overwhelming if you open up. And I don't even have you roll because this is just for if you open up like prime senses or spirit senses or any of the senses, there is just energy coming from this place.
Okay. I would like to. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of cool to go dancing just for a little bit. Pull some quintessence.
Yeah, it is very straightforward. You go in there and you wait in line a bit. It doesn't take long, but just on the corner of the street, kind of goes around, and you guys get inside, and it is loud. It is wall to wall people and just bright colors, but it is enjoyable. I don't know.
I'm gonna throw some ass.
How do you feel about this place, Charlie?
Way too loud, way too crowded. But the energy here is amazing.
Okay, I'll make you a little sad, Charlie.
A little overwhelmed. Because it's, when you're not used to being like in anyone else's aura and there's like now 100 people around you and
Yes.
everybody's buzzing.
Okay.
Face.
I'm looking at the aerialist, like the go-go dancer on the pole.
Face too is just perfect.
What's that?
Like, okay.
Just a little mushroom man alone in the Lakashim.
You said that, and I had The mental image of the little mushroom dude from Mario.
Little Goomba.
Little mushroom man.
Okay.
Oh God!
So what
Sometimes I
you-
wonder about my brain.
So what were you doing, Jezzy?
I want to shake my ass
Mm-hmm.
and get some quintessence
Oh, easy
from
enough.
this place.
That's the meditation that you can do here. I say go ahead and yeah, let's make this fun. Let's roll stamina plus meditation.
Okay, let's do this. Meditation. What's my difficulty?
6. We'll say over the course of the night that you are able to naturally absorb 4 more quintessence.
Look at me go! Yay!
That gives you some juice for the day.
Yes, it does. It does. I've been starving, man. That's great. Okay.
Inea,
And then I'm
this is not your standard location. Your standard both you and Charlie are kind of wallflowering it a little bit, I imagine. But what are you up to?
I have probably picked up a drink that I am guarding like it's gold.
Okay, yeah.
And also nursing it. But soaking in the energy, the atmosphere, that she can do. And she's not completely unfamiliar with crowded situations. She was at Standing Rock. Just very different situations than this.
Yeah, the environment and the attitude is completely different.
Completely different. That said, everybody's here to have a good time, so she has zero concerns about soaking up the energy and collecting some quintessence and getting, some juice back from that. So
All right, so you jump out on the dance floor with Jezzy at Jezzy's insistence. And
woo! Let's go!
yeah, so the alcohol is probably just enough lubrication to cause the funky chicken. Let's just put it that way.
Yes! Yes!
also along with the ride is Proberry, and he's like, "Yeah, get it."
I love Proberry, man. Oh my goodness.
I gotta get the lights, get the colors, all the music. So I can hear it. Boom, 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 boom.
It is such a good thing that I'm the only one that can hear him.
Probably so. Right, get it. All right, so
Okay, now you shit.
I'll
We're
allow
going
you
back
to
to the
also
corner.
roll your stamina and meditation
Okay.
if you can absorb this quintessence.
Bold of you to assume I can find them in the list. There they are.
Yeah.
And
Difficulty
the
6.
difficulty was 6. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll keep it at 6. Oh my god.
okay, so I should just not be rolling tonight. Like,
This is not your environment. This is not something that you are accustomed to. But you do manage to have a good time, and you do manage to absorb the vibe enough that we'll get you the 1 quintessence from this.
good lord.
You have a feeling that you'll be
What?
visiting the Liquid Haze tomorrow morning.
That's my vibe. Okay. 3 or 4 of amnesias, concoctions, and I'm good. I'm good. She understands me.
And Charlie, what are you doing?
Okay.
I mean, I
Charlie
know
is
not your.
what do you know?
Not your scene. But go ahead.
No, it's not. And so like Charlie is kind of you know, definitely wallflowering it,
Mm-hmm.
but like trying to use what is that called? It's a infinity breathing as a meditation technique to like make this energy flow through him.
Okay.
It's a balancing and like absorbing energy at the same time.
Okay.
Actually, I'm like myself doing a it's a 14-day breathwork challenge, and I just did this just did this technique today, and it's like it's intense.
Whoa.
Hmm.
By the time I
Wondering
was
if it-
done, my fingers were tingling, my toes were tingling, my whole body was just vibrating. It was really, really good.
Ooh. Can you send that? I want to do a breath challenge.
Yeah, it's on the Insight timer. I'll send you. I'll send you a link.
Nice. Thank you.
Trying to think of what.
It's funny you say that.
Good.
I just started a 22-day major arcana meditation thing.
Nice.
That's been fun. The Fool was pretty intense. It started with the Fool because, of course, that's the questioner. And whoa.
Can you send that one too?
I can't. Yeah, actually.
I'm just like gonna steal both of your challenges. I think they're both cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what this would be in terms of a role, like, breathing. But I mean, I guess that would still fall under stamina, in one regard or another. So yeah, I will also allow stamina and meditation. Unless you could think of something else.
Okay. No, that makes sense. I mean, the breathing technique definitely does take stamina. I had to like pause in the middle of doing my own because it was just I couldn't keep up. Let's see.
There you go.
Where's my buttons? Button. Who's got
There's
the
your
button?
full card.
Yeah.
Okay, stamina. And that. Meditation. Okay. Was that a 6 for DP or for the?
Yes.
I'm sorry, for the difficulty.
Yes, 6 for the difficulty. Oh, not feeling it. So
Nope. Apparently, just balancing and not building.
yeah, you kind of keep your eyes closed and you try to center yourself, but that bass just hits and shatters your chest
Hard to
cavity.
concentrate.
Yeah. And the crowd rises and falls with the music, and the DJ rotates a couple times throughout the night, and you get your drinks. And this is Jezzy's. This is the lake that she swims in, and this is this is her sharing her world with you. Um, so to that end, Jezzy,
It's so
How does
funny
the-
how the dice worked out that way.
I love it. I 100% of the time I'm like, I'm gonna follow the dice, and I'm like, it still tells the story.
Right.
So Jezzy,
Oh.
Mhm.
how does this night go for you and your companions?
I would like to think that after a drink or two, I'm able to convince them to come out on the dance floor with me,
Mhm.
and we just like do the funky chicken in a circle.
Yeah. I kind of imagine Charlie coming out there. Did any of you see Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Well, not all of it.
That moment that Baron Zemo is like, just kind of feeling the vibe, but not actually in the vibe.
Not really there.
Okay. So the night goes as these nights do. It gets hot, gets sweaty. It gets to the point where like the crowd starts getting a little thinner around 1 o'clock. People are really feeling the need for some late night breakfast or whatever, and or to get back to their homes. They got jobs and lives to do the next day. And the three of you, without any real incident, just a fun, good time, kind of soaking in some joy, not the drug, but the actual emotion before the things that are to come. With that in mind, were you, as a group, thinking about checking out the Winterfest at Seattle Center the following day?
Yeah, that's where the protest
Yeah.
is, right?
For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think we need to be there because
just in case.
well, one, I'm concerned that if we aren't there, that something's going to happen, and two, I'm concerned that if we are there, that something is going to happen.
Yeah, well, my logic is something's probably going to happen. Boogie.
Yeah, I'd rather be there and be the
Just
cause
in
of action.
case. Yeah.
Oh, just in case. Yeah, that too.
Just in case. Okay. So the following day, when do you guys want to go? You guys can decide that on yourselves. The
I
festivities
think we should
start.
get there early.
Yeah.
Kind of scope things out as things are getting set up, because if they're planning something, it might be easier to spot things if as they're setting them up. But I mean, they might, like I said, they may not be planning anything. They may just be trying to do their thing.
Indeed. Very well.
Yeah, the earlier the better. As long as we get to have breakfast first.
Breakfast
Oh
is
yeah,
had.
we need eggs.
Yeah. We need our strength for the day.
Eggs, toast, chocolate chip pancakes. Got it.
Yes. Chocolate chip pancakes.
You guys managed to have a decent breakfast. There's a bevy of different restaurants. I think you went to the one the other day. What was it called? Ethel's?
Ethel's, yeah.
Ethel's, yeah.
Ethel's covered.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a lady's name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After Ethel's, you stop by Liquid Haze. For Inea's sake, if nothing else.
Yes. Yes.
Must have matcha.
I mean, I can always do with another cocoa.
Amnesia
Ooh, or
gives you a
maybe
pretty
some tea.
straightforward riddle, something that you were able to answer pretty quick. In fact, let me just see what that riddle is. Okay, Inea. Read this. You'll find me in Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, but never Neptune or Venus. What am I?
She's asking me this on a hangover.
You're actually hungover? Wow.
Well, I mean, that's what it took to get me on the dance floor, so.
That'll do it.
Say it one more time.
You'll find me in Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, but never Neptune or Venus. What am I?
Me.
What's that?
Me.
No, I don't think so. Man, that Lakashim must have really cast a spell on you. Says Amnesia. Don't worry, I've been there too.
Maybe more to do with this young lady right here. Mercury, Earth, Mars, but never Venus. Wait a minute. Never Venus or who?
Neptune.
Neptune.
Wow, the player is failing miserably here.
This was me last time we riddled.
Yeah.
Well, I would say we could roll your intelligence and enigmas.
Yeah, that may not actually do anybody any good anyway. Oh. Okay, let me hear it one more time. I'm going to get this.
You will find me in Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, but never Neptune or Mars or Venus. Neptune or Venus. What am I?
There's a significant chance that I'm overthinking this, but
Yes. Like most riddles.
yeah, I'm going to feel dumb when we figure this out or when somebody tells me. Because you've got gas giants mixed in with rocky planets.
It's not a science question. It is a riddle.
But never Venus or Neptune. R?
Yes. Very good.
Yes. I explode, bro.
It really surprised me that the word person didn't get this.
Yeah, the word person was in science mode. The word person's initial knee-jerk response was iron. No, wait, those are gas giants. Wait, what? And it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, I get it. It was a rough night. However,
But we got there in the end, man.
We got there in the end. It only took holding the line up.
Yes, who or what am I? And I'm like, what are you?
even gave you a hint with the wow. You really have a spell on you.
Yeah. Science brain. Ugh.
That being said, I rolled your Arete instead of hers, but works out to be the same. We'll give you 3 quintessence from that quad shot.
Yeah. Thank you.
And each of you should now have a decent pool. I also, because this has been a few days and you recover willpower 1 per day, you guys are all back down to base.
Oh, you fixed us. Okay, perfect.
I fixed the
Oh, sweet. Nice.
So.
Ooh, I'm ready to go kick somebody's ass.
Did you say I gained 4 or 3?
3.
3, okay.
In total 4 because of the one from the night before.
From the night before, right.
So, you find yourselves going to Winterfest on Tuesday, December 21st, the winter solstice. For many, this is a time of joy and celebration. Winter celebrations have always been important to humanity. The winter solstice sees the end of the shortest days, and the sun begins to light our lives more frequently. We celebrate with gifts, feasts, and companionship. Seattle Center puts on a grand show with lights, food, ice skating, dramatic plays, festive music, and the enchanting model village and train. Charlie is tired. Maybe a little bored. And this is where where the night hunters have brought themselves. It is daytime, so the lights don't have the same impact that they will in the evening. The rain is light so far, but does promise to drown Seattle in the late hours. Families and happy couples walk the concrete walkway between the Science Center and the Space Needle and the Armory. The brochure that you find points out that the Armory has live performances all day. Ice skating is nearby. The Fountain Light Show begins at sundown. The Science Center is showing Spider-Man No Way Home in IMAX. This is Winterfest in Seattle. What would you like to do?
Hey, Nay, can you check like street cams and stuff to look for people that we have on our like watch list?
I can look to see if I have any alerts for the immediate area.
Yeah. I mean, maybe give us a direction to start looking in.
Okay. So I'm going to pull off to the side somewhere where it's safe to stand for a little while.
Yeah, of course.
And do that checking.
Yes. So yeah, go ahead, roll intelligence and computer.
Again? Yeah, we know where this is taking us.
Difficulty
In the
6.
recent
You've got this already set up.
computer.
This is just a report.
I'm sorry, you said difficulty
this-
6?
Yes. Okay.
2 successes.
Yay!
Yes.
I'll take it.
Your watch list of individuals associated with Homeguard does ping, and there is two particular hits for Peter Calhoun and Chet Calhoun. And if you dig a little deeper and you look at the actual cam footage, you see that just beyond the confines of Seattle Center, across Denny Way, there is a cleared parking lot that has been sectioned off for the demonstrators. And it looks like they're building a little stage and getting their people set up over there.
Okay, so you said Chet and Peter?
Yes, Chet and Peter.
But no Ned thus far.
No.
So, is there any particular... I'm sorry, where did you say they're setting up?
Across Denny Way.
Okay. So, is there any, does there appear to be any particular, like, police presence in that area?
Yeah, there are a couple officers.
But not, like, specifically paying attention to that group?
They seem to be standing there to keep an eye on things.
Okay, so a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Does it look like the cops are keeping an eye on the potential protesters or keeping an eye on the surrounding areas more?
Give me a perception and there's perception and alertness.
You want to roll
Difficulty.
that? Oh, okay.
I will say 6. Five, 6 successes.
Ow, okay.
Yeah,
Now
these
we're
cops.
I noticed.
We're back to Billie rolling for me now.
Well, I mean, I did have a pretty large dice pool, to be fair.
Yeah, it's big, but that also gives you more chances to roll ones. So
Right. I mean, yeah, it
it's a
could have
mixed
been failures too. So, I mean,
So yes, you notice right away that these cops, they seem to be more looking for like around the demonstration, not the demonstration itself.
right. That's what I was afraid of, is that the cops are there to protect them, not the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible? I mean, I seriously doubt it, but are any of these cops being ridden by owls? Is that
That
something
I
that y'all
would be
can
able
see?
to see.
Any of you, if you want to activate like spirit sight, absolutely. you can
Nae's
try that.
always good. Nae
Yeah.
always has it up.
Yeah, you've got
That's
your
part of
mirror
her
shades.
daily thing.
So, I will say, any of you that are using your spirit senses, you do not sense any owls in the crowd.
What about on
Okay.
the cops?
Not on the
Nothing
cops.
on the cops either?
No.
Okay. And no owls on the people doing the setup?
No.
So right now we do not have any owls, just the group associated with them. Okay. Well, I think it bears keeping an eye on, but that only needs one of us. If you guys want to go enjoy the fair for a little while and check back in.
Could I do the Discord voice chat route while we're all here? Like, does that have a range?
Immediate sensory area. So like if you were like in
Oh, so they would have to be close to me for it to work.
usually line of sight or
I would
general
line of
vicinity for
sight.
that. If you had correspondence 2, you could up that, but with 1, it's just the immediate area.
That could be another group route.
It'd be interesting to communicate telepathically to Charlie through the mycelial network to
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, could you... Yeah, how would that work?
that might require a
The
little
problem
bit of,
is that I don't have the mind to do that.
you might have to work a few things out.
We'd have to... Yeah, I mean, like... I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's always, like, phones and shit, too. So,
You do also have
Oh,
cell
shit,
phones.
yeah.
I mean, there
You
is
know,
that.
We
we
do
do
have
have-
cell phones.
You do live in a
We have
modern
a
world.
whole fucking group chat. Occam's razor, Jesse. Occam's razor.
This is
we
the
don't
whole-
necessarily
I
have to do
will
everything
I will
psychically.
give you that being able to just like think it would be a little bit faster and easier than having to freaking dial first, but
certainly
yeah, I mean,
useful
even if you're
in-
just even if you're just pulling up a contact and hitting, the message or the call buttons, there's a couple of extra seconds there. I gotta give you that.
All right. So, what were you doing?
So I will hang out here, curled up around my coffee if you guys want to go check things out, and then say, because they look like they're going to take a few minutes to really get going. So 45 minutes?
Okay.
And check back in?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to find a snow cone and go watch Spider-Man. I'm going to just be honest.
Alex has it. Okay.
Oh, I
Well.
definitely want to look around. I'm like wondering, like checking, like just kind of moving my way around the outskirts of where there are people.
Okay. Yeah. So there's definitely people moving, from building to building. There is a ice rink. There is a small stage near the ice rink where it looks like there's a giant block of ice being put in place, replacing the horsefish that is currently melting from the previous day.
Peppercorn. Peppercorn.
And you get a bevy of different activities. This part of the day, it's mostly different school organizations, groups that are out and dealing their things. There's also the armory, which is the inside, has more of the comfort than the cold walkways outside. So, did you want to go ice skating, or or go grab a bite to eat, look around, go watch Spider-Man?
No, I think the thing to do right now is I'm gonna go get something to eat, like a hot sandwich or something sounds good, and then like go over by the ice rink and just kind of watch for a while and kind of people watch. I think the idea is like just general people watching, looking for odd things, and trying not to look like one of those in the meantime.
Okay. So Charlie and Jezzy
Ooh.
make your way into the armory. Down from the Science Museum is the armory, which is mainly a food court, but it also houses a children's play area below and has a large open area for events such as Winterfest. The various eateries form the perimeter, and near the Starbucks is a large model of an idyllic turn-of-the-century village and train. Children and their adults surround the display, marveling at the craftsmanship. A giant decorated evergreen tree stands near the elevator, and opposite that, near a pies vendor, a stage of musicians play jazzy renditions of Christmas classics. What are you in the mood for?
Well, the model is cool.
Ain't it?
We did just eat, but we haven't had breakfast dessert yet.
Breakfast.
So, yeah. So, I'm gonna find some dessert. And then...
Oh, there's plenty.
Breakfast
There's
dessert sounds like a cinnamon roll.
There's a chocolatier.
See?
There's a chocolatier
Ooh.
and a pastry shop. There's also the pies, which have both savory and sweet.
Ooh. Now I have a lot of options. Oh my goodness.
Well, this is where I like to go almost every year. I missed it this year.
I didn't even know this was real. So,
I love that.
so yeah, a pastry will do.
Okay.
And some chocolate covered strawberries, because what am I gonna do? Say no?
Well, I mean, you could, but why?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's like
So-
against my code of ethics.
Okay. So you mingle around with the people. You get yourself chocolate covered strawberries. They come in a nice little like paper cone. A couple strawberries in them. Like 4.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's a cozy, warm, dry, inviting space. People everywhere. The band is not terrible, but you know, they're definitely not professionals. Charlie, what are you looking for?
Trouble?
Trouble. Well, you made a pretty high perception roll. I think this plays into the scene here, so we'll say that, yeah, you definitely get a sense that everything's going pretty smoothly here. There's lots of people, but then you notice that there is a couple that are moving through the crowd. And every once in a while, they'll stop and they'll, talk and hand them a piece of paper, something. They got a stack of them in their own hands, and then move around and then find another group and talk to them and hand them a pamphlet, and they're just working the crowd that they can.
Okay, I want to circle around behind their trail and try to talk to one of the people that they handed a flyer to.
Sure.
One of the ones that didn't immediately throw it down on the ground.
Okay.
Because, flyers.
Yeah. So yeah, you find one of
If there's one on the ground, in fact, I'll just pick it up.
Oh yeah, if you just want, yeah, you can pick up the pamphlet from the ground. The pamphlet is...
I mean, if I don't have to talk to people.
Yeah, understood. The pamphlet itself is basically wait. More of a... It is... It is a takedown of traditional American commercialized Christmas. It discusses about people should refrain from falling to the debauchery and hedonism of the Christmas spirit, and that there's something in there about Santa being Satan, and that Christ.
It's the same freaking guy.
Yeah. Hey, look, a name for Satan is also known as Old Nick. I don't think that's a coincidence that Old Saint Nick is the same and Krampus exists. It's all kind of mixed together.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely
almost as if they were part of mythologies.
What?
Like,
Right, like who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Shh. Okay. It's all real. It's all real. So, the pamphlet goes on, it's just kind of a one-sided deal. But you definitely notice that it is, sponsored by Homeguard Solution. And it definitely, again, is mostly about keeping things traditional and keeping Christ in Christmas.
I'm gonna
he didn't start there, my dude.
I'm gonna get Jezzy's attention, and actually, I'm gonna go over to Jezzy and show her the flyer, and then hey, I just found this. There's some people handing them out. I'm gonna distantly tail them as much as I can with.
Okay. Not hard. You definitely get a lot of people who take it and almost immediately throw it on the ground or crumple it up or, put it in their back pocket, but don't seem to give it an extra thought. Missionary work is hard work. You get a lot of no's.
Right. When you're handing somebody a flyer, you're basically saying, "Here, you throw this away."
Yes. But it does appear that it is the couple that are doing it are enthusiastic in their mission.
Tim, props to you for actually managing to say all this shit with a straight face, because I would just be choking on it. Even in the interest of just telling the story, I would just... Okay. Sorry.
I understand. So, the gentleman that you're following, is actually, we're just gonna. I say he works around the crowd, does his thing. Definitely looks like the guy that really enjoys Christmas. But not like the Christmas that you like. And I said, accompanying him is a redhead woman that, with your perception check, you do recognize. It is Jennifer from the commune.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna text Jezzy that information.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm like, just what does that mean? Is she like gathering information, or is she in deep cover, or is this a problem?
I mean, I feel like it might be deep cover, but maybe it would be good to ask her. I don't know, but like, would she tell us the truth if she was, though? Like, if she was in cahoots with these Homeguard guys.
Well, she's certainly not going to say. I don't know if we would be able to have a private conversation with her.
No. Especially not
So-
now.
Right.
Is this all in the group chat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just we can put it in the group chat.
Okay, because Nay's got to point out. She said she was okay, and she sounded okay at that time, and that was just like a couple days ago,
True.
or 3 days ago, or something like that.
But then that's where she should be.
Yeah, chances are good she got talked into it and couldn't say no without compromising herself.
Yeah.
So we need to not jump in the middle of that if we can help it. Just kind of keep an eye, make sure it looks like she's still staying safe. That's about it.
Okay, good. That's perfect. Well, then I'm going to move in a different direction, because that's just that. It seems like that's kind of.
Okay.
We know what's going on there.
All right, so you're keeping an eye on Jennifer and her companion here. Jezebel, what are you doing?
I went to go and watch Spider-Man. So I'm being very rude and texting in a movie theater right now.
You're like, yeah. I had to see it in IMAX. I mean, 3 hours of amazement. All right. So Charlie is trailing these two. Jezebel's enjoying a pretty fantastic film, if I say so myself. And then Inea, you watch them as they set up their stage and get everything set up where they're at, and you see on the stage first they get everything set up here. The small crowd has come up to the stage, and they are following this man. He gets up and he starts giving speech about everything. The demonstrators are adverse to the unchristlike display of Winterfest. The crowd gathered by the stage with the words "Keep Christ in Christmas" in large black font in its back as a backdrop, and this older man at the microphone. It's going on, and he says, "You catch this after you get a little closer. It is without a doubt the devil has bewitched America. No more can you find the wholesome Christmas of my youth, or my grandfather's youth. No, we've traded the celebration of our Lord's birth to this heathenistic worship. Santa Claus, Rudolph, Frosty the Snowman, they're all tricks to have you buy into their perverse worldview. That the Christmas spirit is about giving to each other and loving one another, which they all sound like fine things, but it removes Jesus from the equation. We should give to him. We should love him. Through him we are delivered, and each year America turns his back on him, feeding us with lies and betrayals. My friends, I'm sure you love your children, but that new doll that video game, or whatever they want from this world will only distract them from the glory that is Jesus. You help the devil lead your children astray because you have been led astray as well. Old Saint Nick has another name, and it is Satan. He goes on at length for the and whips up the crowd quite a bit. Some tough-looking men stand around the stage. The police officers keep their backs, but watch out for any trouble or interlopers. And others happily distribute the same pamphlets that Charlie has found about the dangers of a de-Christified nation. A small table is set up, collecting donations and selling Homeguard t-shirts. I love this very happy-looking Inea.
Yeah, that's so behind that happy-looking little smile there is gritted teeth and chewed tongue.
That one?
That one. That's the one.
Here, how about that one?
That's a get closer. I'm a bite.
So.
Okay, so do I have a name on this old fart up on the stage?
You recognize that as Chet Calhoun.
That's Chet. How about Pip? Do I see him nearby?
You do not.
And no Ned?
No Ned.
I prefer not seeing Ned. Ned is the violent one. Or at least he seems to be involved in it when it gets violent. Okay. I'm gonna keep scanning for owl shards because that's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Let him spew his bullshit all he wants. Not here for it, but the reason I am here is not him. So, fuck him. Largely, I'm tuning him out and just trying to kind of eyeball the crowd. I'm looking for the owl shards. That's all I'm worried about, because the owl shards might start shit.
You also are collecting great footage with Proberry for your...
Oh, abso-frickin-lutely. Wait till I get my footage sorted.
And this gloomy early winter day continues, and we will pick up on that next time.
Oh, okay.
But you guys are at Winterfest.
Whee!
Nice. And I'm watching Tom Holland kick ass.
Tom Holland is kicking ass.
He's so damn cute.
He is.
He's adorable, and he is such a giant dork.
Oh yeah, did you see him on Lip Sync Battle?
Yes!
Oh, mhm.
Yes! Oh my
Oh,
god,
it was
yes!
epic.
I
It was just so
adore him.
good. Just femmed out and just like
Yes.
doing his moves and
And
shit.
he was
Oh,
like living for it. Oh,
yeah.
so good. You know he could not wait to do that routine.
Yeah.
Like, you
Iconic.
could see it.
Yes. Well, I'm excited. As you can tell, I made this in December.
Mhm.
Okay, So never mind, Nay. You found the perfect topic to fire Cindy up. And Cindy is doing her best to just not.
I am right with you with the toxicity of organized religion, specifically Christianity and all the Abrahamic religions. But you've all heard me rant
Going
about
back
that
to
before.
Nay's every expression that Nay has, every single one of them in her eyes is I don't fucking buy it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
There's a smile, a happy smile, that happy, like, you could see the joy there, but you could also see, I don't fucking buy it.
Mhm.
But what are you not saying?
Right.
But yeah. Anything, guys, that you want to bring up before we head out for the night?
Mm.
Excellent.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, you guys have had a really wild couple days here. Some Lakashim and got some joy. Watching Spider-Man, that's amazing. I want to watch it again now.
Jesse is living their best life right now, honestly.
So Jesse got Nay onto the dance floor. So this is huge. I don't think Jesse realizes how huge this is.
Jesse feels very spoiled right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
And the popcorn at the IMAX is amazing. I'll tell you, at that IMAX, I think Billie might have remembered this. I think Billie might have actually been there. We went to see episode 3 of Star Wars.
Yep.
Was it episode 3? It might have been episode 2.
No.
Yeah? Was it episode 3?
I remember going to the IMAX there to see Spider-Man 3.
I know we saw Star Wars there. I don't know if maybe you didn't.
It was like we went to a midnight showing there of Spider-Man 3. Yeah, I think we did go to see, and I can't remember if it was the second or the third of the prequel Star Wars.
I think it was the third, because that was the night where my contact lenses screwed up.
Oh, you're absolutely right, because when we went to see the second one, stupidly we took the kids, and I ended up sitting in the hallway for half of it.
And I ended up not being able to see half the movie because my contacts screwed up on me. Learned a valuable lesson. Always bring your glasses.
Yeah, I live dangerously as well.
That was. But I love that IMAX.
There's been a couple of times where I just had to take my contacts out and just live blind for the rest of the night. Well, live blurry.
Live
blurry. Everybody looked like Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's everywhere.
Yeah, I finally just gave up on, when I had to go to bifocals, I gave up on contacts. I was like, the weighted thing, and I have an astigmatism situation, so I was just like, you know what?
Right, I've got that in
enough.
one eye, so I've got a toric lens for my right eye.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, like right at that spot where if I one more change in prescription, and I'm gonna have bifocals, so I'm enjoying it while I can.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't worth it to me anymore.
I've been eyeballing some different frames a little bit more, because at the optometrist, just the one that I go to, their selection of frames, especially for women's frames, they didn't have much that would fit my face. Because I have my face is wide, and so I need a wide frame, and that's difficult to get. So I've been looking online for some different frames that are nice and big.
Yeah, I got my last
granny glasses, man, with the
the cat eye glasses.
Cat eye glasses.
The ones that I'm looking at are kind of, they're kind of that shape, but they're clear, and then on the inside they have a blue and pink. Excuse me, they have blue and magenta wires.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Well, there's nothing to go over. I think you guys are in good shape for next time. You have seen what these guys are trying to do, at least in terms of this crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're really barking up the wrong tree in Seattle, of all places. But
this is not called Christfest or anything. It's Winterfest, and it's a Christmas tree. It's a Christmas village. They're all these things. It's still, You can say Merry Christmas. We're okay with that. I did see somebody tweet out though, it's like, if someone says Happy Holidays to me, I say Happy Holidays back. But if they say Merry Christmas to me, I say Happy Hanukkah back, because I just assume that they're telling me what they want, what they are following themselves. So I will tell them what I am following.
I mean, that seems fair to me.
Yeah.
You know, I have to go with holidays, period. Anyway, because
I mean, honestly, you don't have to celebrate the thing to have a good day on that day.
No.
So, like, somebody tells you Merry Christmas, like, it's Christmas, and then, you can be merry on that day, and I don't know, it's
Nobody is offended by anybody
No.
saying Merry Christmas. Not a single person out there is offended by that. It is simply inclusive language to say Happy Holidays, because I don't know what you want.
And I use it because I celebrate multiple.
Yeah. I don't believe in the Christian side of it, but I like the bright tree and the fun stuff. I like the presents. I'm all about the prezzies. So
yeah, and well, for me, it's like it's mostly about spending time with friends and family and just enjoying each other's company.
Of course. I missed out that last year.
Yeah, the entire point of a winter holiday, midwinter holiday, is it is fucking dark, it is fucking cold, and it is fucking miserable out there. And if we can't get together and enjoy some light and some pretty decorations and the companionship of the people that we actually give a shit about,
enjoy the spoils of our harvest.
Yes, then what is the point of surviving through this miserable period of the year? And that's the way it's always been. And then organized religion had to be like, okay, but we're going to make this.
No, but that's ours.
Yes. But we're going to take that and use it.
Yep.
We're the ones that thought of that. Like, fucking everybody does it.
There was a lot of mental gymnastics that Christian scholars went through in like the 6th century to tie winter solstice with the birth of Christ.
Right, because he was actually probably born in sometime in April.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, and it wasn't like people cared. It wasn't like they were trying to take it from the pagans. It's just like, hey, hi, we want to help too. We want to celebrate too. And I think it was just
no, they did deliberately attempt to take it from pagans because it was an effort to be like, okay, well, you can have your holiday if it means so much to you, but you have to change the focus.
Yeah, that definitely
and your
came
ass has to be in my church.
Right, that came, but like the whole worshiping with the Sun Invictus in Rome and all that, like that transition was probably way more subtle than just, we're taking this.
No.
Now, once the church was established, that was a different thing. But
yeah, no, I'm sure it was, even in a lot of places where they had just recently moved in, I'm sure the transition was somewhat more subtle than just moving in and saying, you will do it this way now. But that was the whole point. It was a deliberate, insidious campaign to do that, to increase the size of their congregations. And that's the part that's actually really corporate shill-ish of it,
and
about
it's
it.
Funny. It's funny because the war on Christmas in America, why did my light do that? Is Cammy messing with my lights? I got Cammy a set of Philips Hue lights for her girl cave, because that's what she wanted. Just a bunch of stuff for her girl cave. So I got a lot of that for Christmas. And so now we're both on the same bridge and we can mess with each other. But
it is funny that that's where they went with that, and that was the tack that they took, because it has zero to do with the actual genuine intent of the religion even, and everything to do with bringing money in.
It's pretty much how Christianity fell. Or rose. I mean, however you want.
It depends on your perspective, doesn't it?
Anyway, this was fun. I'm glad to see you guys all again. And yeah,
I missed your faces.
I did.
This has been awesome.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have a good week. And we'll see you next Monday. This will be fun to see where this goes.
Yes.
Nice.
Alex, I have put those meditations in Google Drive, but I need a Gmail or Google address to invite you with.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
DM it to you.
Also, Alex, I sent a friend request on Facebook just because I've been tagging Billie and Cindy with certain things for this. And it would be nice to tag you as well.
Okay. I don't get on Facebook that often, but I feel you.
Understood.
I will.
don't
The place is a hell site.
Oh God.
Have you been to Twitter
Oh, I've got
recently?
like curated, so I only see like positivity and like just fun stuff. I don't, if like stuff doesn't please me,
Oh yeah.
it's be gone.
Yeah, I definitely keep my bubble bubbled.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I got like a very like tight group of friends and like a few groups that I follow that I know are like super positive.
I try to keep
Makeup
it positive.
groups, trans stuff like that.
Exactly. Okay. Well, everybody, have a good week. I'll see you next time, and we'll go where it goes. All right. Good night.
Hasta pasta.